Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a real quick look at a small, portable, light, family weight drafting game called Sushi Draft from Blue Orange. Sushi Draft is a card drafting game, no surprise, where players are going to start with a hand of 6 of these sushi cards, these circular cards that have different pieces of sushi on them, and one at a time, you're going to draft a card from your hand, and everybody's going to draft simultaneously. Everybody's going to pick which card they'll eat, which means score, and then that's revealed. Then they keep one card and then pass the rest along to the next player, and it goes around and around until players have eaten 5 cards, and you do that 3 times. So the game is played over the course of 3 rounds. The scoring in the game is very simple. You're looking to establish majorities of each of the different types of sushi, and you'll also get some bonus points if you have eaten the most diverse set of sushi for a given round. And that's really it. It's a pretty straightforward game mechanically. So the goal of the game is you're going to be drafting, and you're going to kind of watch what everybody else is building as far as sets go, and you might want to avoid sets that someone else is clearly going to be able to get, or you might, focus on something that looks like you're going to be able to edge someone out on. There are also some wild cards that you can assign, which can sometimes make a big difference in how the majorities work. But it's as I said, it's light and straightforward. And so I have to kind of talk about the presentation, because on the one hand, I think it's great. I like the tiny tin. I mean, this is a super portable package, and it's got the chips for scoring, because each of the chips has a different point value on it, and these cards have what I think is pretty cool art for the pieces of sushi. It's also a little bit of a negative as far as the production goes. Some people don't like tins. I don't have a problem with it, but to some people that's going to be a real turnoff. The round cards aren't the most convenient for shuffling, which you're going to do between every round, and so you're shuffling the deck at least kind of 4 times a game or 3 times a game or whatever. And the tokens have a random value based on how easy it is to hold a majority, so the cards that are more prominent in the deck will score you more points, but it's also kind of random, so you might work hard and earn a majority in the red suit, for example, and only get 3 points, whereas you might still get those 3 points from the gray suit, which has the easiest time holding a majority. Overall, Sushi Draft is a fun game. There's nothing particularly wrong with it, but if I sound negative, if I'm hedging towards saying, I don't necessarily recommend it, it's because I have to sort of address the sushi elephant in the sushi room as far as I'm concerned, and that is the similarity between this game and a game from Gamewright called Sushi Go. And in a world where Sushi Go Party exists, which has the same sort of core mechanism, you're all drafting from a hand of cards and eating sushi, this game has much more interesting scoring mechanisms. It's not just about majorities. It plays in basically the same amount of time. I think the art is cuter, and I like it a little bit more. And so, and the cards are not kind of this obtuse shape that it's a little harder to shuffle. So the one thing that Sushi Draft really has over Sushi Go Party is the portability of Sushi Draft, which then goes out the window when you realize that Sushi Go's original is a smaller tin. And so, as much as I actually really did enjoy Sushi Draft, I have to say, in this case, I think if you're going to go with one sushi themed card drafting family weight light game, go ahead and get yourself Sushi Go or a Sushi Go Party. If you can't find either of these, though, Sushi Draft is a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see a few more of our full-length reviews, go ahead and click on that link over there. If you want to see a few of our Game in a Minute reviews, which includes a 1-minute review of Sushi Go, why don't you go ahead and click on that playlist over there. And if you're feeling hungry, go ahead and click on my face. It means subscribe. You'll subscribe if you click on my face.